It's Week 11 of the 2022 season. And up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Rams and the Saints, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. Now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
That was a solid performance.
19 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the...
To throw is Winston. And that will be in.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
With the team 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they'll get him. On first down at Stafford. And he can't quite. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And the play. Throwing on third down. Stafford. And the Saints play. That is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And great special team for Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And Jameis is going to go down. Two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's foul.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. On the return is Williams. To be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one vision? Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all. Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go
out there now for third. To throw is Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. Ends. They'll run on first down with Akers. Second down, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw.
Juggling.
On second and 12, Stafford. His throw in. Now Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson.
You got to go make the tackle right away.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be brought down. Again, it's Kamara. And he fights forward. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
Up front. Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Toward the sideline. And here we go with Kamara. And he gets it to the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. Kamara up the middle. They go play action. Winston finds his man. That's a lot. From the red zone now, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Kamara going to be hit and met at the
time. They have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across.
And then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for a goal anyway? But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And they'll take to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And they get him down, but not.
But the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And very little running. Here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. And his throw here. From the gun on 3rd down. Stafford. And a throw there. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And a great job on.
Ball is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A nice burst there. Play action now. Winston. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that little deke. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Knifes his way forward. Off the play fake. Winston. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his. 3rd and short yardage. Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. Here's Winston. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back.
Because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more than over 1,000 yards. You're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be a yard. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through they can put your team in some jeopardy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley.
If maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And a flag cut. Let's see who this is on.
When you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
The kick by was on.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. I know a lot of special deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and 10 from the 25-yard line. Jameis to throw it. And his throws. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds.
And you think maybe you can catch him off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored him, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot.
And just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And with time running, half number one. We're standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
It's likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Out of the end zone, it's 2-2 Atwell. And that decision against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. This will be a game. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And if they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. And take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On 2nd down and 4. Winston. And they are able to...
But he sets his guys up for the 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in. Kamara. And he put... Again, Kamara. But he will lose...
And able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get him.
They keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Robinson's got it. And now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Takes it to about the 30.
On the carry, I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's taken down.
Moves they need to do to set him up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A throw there.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush. And
playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what
they'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Well, they hit him in the backfield as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Well, we've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is right
on 2nd and 9. Stafford over the middle. That's hauled it. Stafford on 3rd down. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
To his own blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an
2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he is throwing a Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they'll get 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And a solid 2nd down. They'll go with Akers again. And this means they need a yard here. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And in this 2nd half, here's 1st and 10. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll take them. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And his throw.
That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The quick slant caught.
And run away from the defender. Do a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately can drive relatively quickly. Winston now to throw on first down. To throw, Winston. Looking sideline.
And couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On third down, Winston. And that is in.
Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It'll keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first down. But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
And the pressure get. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete down. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets it.
Imagine that in their huddle, that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
A few of those together. A first down throw for Winston. Looking left side, and he's got him in. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And they will only
after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
But maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because
throwing Winston. Sideline throw. It's Winston. And a big loss here. Is
the front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going back.
Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it.
Because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball.
And it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And throwing on third down, Stafford. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slipping time to talk it over. Here's Riley Dixon now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a great job here. Winston to throw. He's got Landry just shy of the 20. Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. 27-yard line. Here's Winston. He'll get this to his tight end Troutman. That's the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it'll be second down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. He completes it to Olave. 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Winston. Drops this off to Kamara. They'll throw again. Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. Jameis now on first down. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Maybe a yard to the 29. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's brought down. So the LA Rams,
team that just got vanquished. They did score, more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.
For LA, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff in 5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.